Bedford on track in its fight to get a rail stop in town. State leaders recently gave the green light to conduct a study on what it will take to make that happen. 10 News reporter Magdala Lusad explains why it's important for the people of Bedford to get involved.
As early as next month, Town of Bedford leaders and the Bedford-Franklin Regional Rail Initiative would like to get started on a rail study.
We're pleased with taking the next steps in the process with the state. They have been really great to work with from this, and so I think it will get us the answers that we need to make the case for a Bedford stop.
Virginia's Department of Rail and Public Transportation recently voted to fund the $300,000 study. DRPT says the money will be used to hire a consultant who will look at Roanoke's rail ridership numbers and compare it to the need in Bedford. They'll also hire an engineer to explore the costs and construction of a platform.
And then with that information together, we'll have a better picture of the type of investment that would be needed and the potential benefits.
For $325,000, DRPT officials say as soon as possible, they will work with Amtrak to create a new bus service to help get citizens to Lynchburg's train station.
So we don't have the details yet on when or how, but of course it would time out with the timing of the departures and arrivals in Lynchburg.
Town leaders say this is all the more reason to generate interest and involvement. In the near future, the organizations will be holding 2 public meetings for the study.
We'd like them to come out and provide their opinions, and then for the bus, just use it. That would be wonderful to prove the case for ridership, and this is going to be a convenience for them.
In the town of Bedford, Magdala Lusant, 10 News, working for you.